Welcome to the Unbothered Moms, where we are shifting our perspectives and letting shit go. I'm Bridget.
I'm Kat.
And this week we are going to be forging ahead into 2024 and looking at the year and kind of going over resolutions, what we're looking forward to this year. And we're excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. We're ready to do this. Good fucking bye, 2023. Hello, 2024. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's dig in. Let's
Let's
chat.
do it.
So, how was your New Year's? What did you do?
What did I do for New Year's Eve? I went over to my friend Mary Lou's house.
I love Mary Lou. Hello, Mary Lou.
Yes, in sweatpants, in my Lala Kent send it to Daryl hoodie and leggings.
Comfy.
It was great. We had big plans to wear sequins.
And
we both own sequins, lots of them. And then we just decided not to.
Because
for what?
Mm-hmm. But also sometimes it's nice to just get dressed up for no reason.
Yes.
Because I feel like sometimes you dress up and it ends up being a letdown. So it's like if you're dressing up and staying in, hell yeah, because your sweatpants are right there at any time.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah. But yeah, we just bypassed all of that. We hung out. Her sister Liz came over and we had snacks. We watched funny videos. We watched some of the news correspondents and like New Year's Eve specials.
Those are fun.
So it was fun. It was super chill. I was able to go right up to bed when I was ready. We had great champagne. She had went to France not 2023, 2022. And she had a couple bottles of champagne still. So we had like one bottle.
Real champagne.
The real deal.
How'd it taste?
It's great. I had it last year too. She came over to my house last year.
You're so lucky.
Yeah, I am. It was really good. It was good. It's definitely different. Like you can taste the difference.
Yeah.
So that was definitely fun.
Did you get a buzz on?
Honestly, a little bit I did, but I ate so much
that it sucked in all the alcohol.
Yeah.
I love when that happens.
Yeah, but then I felt sick because I had ate so much. That's a problem. We're gonna work on that.
That's what we're working on in 2024. Not eating so much.
Yeah, just to eat. For what? But it was just it's cheese
hard not to. It's
and meats. And then there was hot honey to add to the cracker to put the cheese on, so you get the sweet and the savory, the creamy.
I love hot honey. You know what I put hot honey on?
What?
Pizza.
Interesting.
Mike's hot honey right on the pizza. It's so good.
I got a big bottle of hot honey from Costco. And I've never opened it because I'm like, why did I get this? And what do I don't even know what to use it for. But I guess pizza.
So good. Pizza's good. Cheeses.
Chicken, maybe dip chicken in it?
Maybe dip chicken in it. Heck yeah.
All right. I'll have to explore.
Maybe if you're having a sore throat, put it in a tea.
Ooh.
A little spicy.
And maybe it's opens up your nasal passages if you're stuffy.
Try it and let me know. I won't try it first.
Okay. I'll do that.
We're getting somewhere. I love it.
Me too. What did you do for New Year's?
I was visiting family in Massachusetts. So it's actually funny. We did Christmas with my family on the 28th.
Okay.
So we did a big Christmas thing. And I look at my sister-in-law and I'm like, what are you doing for New Year's Eve? We didn't have plans. My parents were going back up north. I'm like, what are we going to do? Oh, really?
Okay.
They went back up on Saturday. So then I'm like, Sunday, we need something to do. I'm not going to sit in the hotel room.
Right.
I'm with everyone. Didn't want to go out. I had the kids.
Yeah.
So basically I bombarded my brother and sister-in-law with hosting. But they were actually really kind. They're like, we don't have plans.
Right.
Come over. So it ended up being my cousins, a bunch of us actually. My friend Katie came over. It was a whole big party of adults and screaming children.
That's fun, though.
It's perfect. I don't have to watch, when I'm home, I don't have to watch my children. And I know that sounds bad, but I'm always just with them.
Yes.
To where I have to always be where are they?
Right.
But because there's so many other kids around, different ages, there's people to watch. They're being watched by the older cousins.
Yeah.
If my niece and nephew are there, and if they're not, they already have cousins they're all in a group somewhere together.
Right.
So it's like
And you have other
other
parental
parents. Yeah,
figures
it's not
to
just like
like,
me.
right.
Like it's so nice. It was awesome. So we were there. Um, had a ton of high noons. That's all
Mm,
we were drinking. But you know the thing about them, I feel like it's hit or miss. I either get a buzz or I don't.
interesting.
Like I don't know if it was just me and maybe the same thing. Like I was eating way more than I normally would,
Yeah.
but I could not get a buzz on. And like my brother made us shots and everything. And I was just like, no. And I wasn't driving. So I was trying to be Mrs. Buzzy over here.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Were you hungover?
No, I felt fine.
Yeah, I wasn't hungover
No,
either.
I felt fine. So, but I had so many. And I'm just like, was I? And I just
But
didn't
also, like,
realize
what's
it.
the point if you have so many and there's no, not
Exactly.
even I'm not even saying like drunk, like
No, I just
blackout,
want
like
to
a
feel
buzz.
a little silly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe next time, like, add a shot, half a shot of Tito's in there.
Maybe that's what I'll do. But it was fun. And we had
Spice it
Chinese
up.
food.
Chinese
It
food?
was amazing.
Oh, I love
Yes, I
Chinese
never
food.
eat Chinese food here. So when I'm around people who like it and want it, I'm like,
Wait, you never
poo
eat
poo for
Chinese
two.
food?
Poo poo
The
platter.
poo poo platter?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's just like a variation of foods on a, so you get like a couple of everything. It's amazing. Like chicken
Oh,
fingers, chicken wings, the beef teriyaki sticks, the little red meat, whatever that is. Like it's just like, I can't even
the
think
red
of,
mystery meat.
I love it though.
No,
It is a
literally.
mystery, but I will
Yeah.
eat it every single time. Um, But yeah, no one here really likes it. I mean, like you
I
do.
will dabble.
I know.
The only reason I've never ordered a poo poo platter because it makes me think of A Bug's Life when the roly poly is
Ooh,
like poo poo platter and it's like actual shit.
yeah, I know. I love
And
A
so I've
Bug's Life.
never.
That's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Yeah, Poo Poo Platter's the best. P-U-P-U. Poo Poo.
Yeah, I've seen it on menus and I'm just like, no, thank
And then
you.
when I actually went home for Thanksgiving, me, Kelly, and my mom went out for it. And we got a poo poo. My mom, okay, there's three of us. Three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're not gonna eat that much.
Right.
My mom gets a fucking poo poo platter for four. And there's three of us. You should only do two. And then there was like a rice dish. There was this and that. We brought the entire thing home.
Right. You're like, can we just get a to go tinfoil wrap just to put over
Literally. And I'm like, Sharon, what is this? And she's like, I don't know. There's three of us. I'm like, anyways, poo poo platter is where it's at if you want a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Variety is the spice of life.
Variety, baby.
Mm-hmm. That's what I really think.
That's actually a good point. It really is.
Yeah. What do you think about New Year's resolutions? And do you have any?
Okay, so here's the thing, people. I used to be hard up on resolutions.
Really?
I used to be like, I'm gonna X, Y, and Z. And I never follow through, and I always felt like a sad, salty bitch after.
So you start off the year of like, I'm going to do
I'm gonna be
X, Y,
organized.
Z, and then at what point in the new year do
Like a
you
month
fall
in.
off?
Like a month.
So like January 31st, you don't even remember what you set out to
No.
do.
Or I'm just like, this is effing dumb. I don't
Right.
want to do it anymore. I had like a moment of where it's like hard on me, or I just like got frustrated. And then I throw up my middle finger and I'm like, don't like you anyway. And it will be something so dumb. Like, I'm going to be really organized. I'm going to write in my planner what's coming up because it's like, I don't like being disorganized. I need
Yeah.
to know what's happening. And I've always been looking for a way to be more organized, but I'm also like already pretty organized.
Yeah.
But I feel like could be a better way. So there's been times where like, I want to be more organized. I'm going to write in this. I'm going to do that. And it doesn't happen. And then I end up being like, you're the worst to myself. Like, you can't even do it. Every year you get stupider.
Every year you think you get better and you don't.
You're the worst. And I talk a lot of shit to myself and then I get over it. I'm like, same thing on New Year's next year.
Honestly, sometimes talking shit to yourself though.
You have to.
That hypes me up.
If you don't talk shit to yourself, you're not helping yourself. You got to put yourself down a couple notches every now and then and climb back up. Show some resilience.
I love that.
Oh God. What about you? What about resolutions?
So I usually am like, New Year, same batch, like whatever. And like to me it's just like another day. It's like a reason to drink champagne, stay up late. Not that I need a reason to drink champagne, let me be very clear on that. But this year, I like have a different feeling. Like it feels different for me. And I'm thinking it's because the past year there's been a lot of kind of growth and change and things like that. So I feel like I'm in a good spot to like move on with things I've been wanting to do
Is it
and
safe to
goals I've
say
had.
new year, different bitch?
Maybe. I mean, maybe. I think we'll see. Because, like, to your point, it could be, January
February.
15th. And I'm like, well, looks like we tried.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'm doing a dryish January for starters.
Why?
Mostly because when I go out, it's a domino effect.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like with dinner, I'm like, oh, I'll just have like one drink. And I'm like, might as well have another.
Mm-hmm.
And then another.
And then maybe another.
And maybe another. Or if we go out, I'm like, oh, I'll just have one or two or three.
Mm-hmm.
6 later.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just being more mindful.
Yeah.
Let's call it like mindful drinking.
Mindful drinking. I like that.
But I'm allotting 4 to 5 days, depending, of the month where I'm going to be drinking.
You better give one of those to me.
Oh, probably 2.
Well, let's be real. I don't get out much.
Well, you have the whole month.
Oh, whole month. We can do 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's really fun. What else is another? Oh, I'm off dating apps.
Okay.
I've been on dating apps for off and on for like 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's exhausting. I've met some great people through the dating apps. Some that I still keep in touch with, some that are just stories, funny stories to tell. But it's just very time consuming.
I was going to ask how that works because, like, you're beautiful. You're funny. I'm sure you have like a really like captivating page because you're funny. So you get a lot of like messages and then you have to like go through them. That seems like a lot of work. And then you're vetting people.
Yeah. I mean, you're just looking at pictures. If you're interested, great. If not, like some people have good profiles, but I'm just not attracted to them. So I used to be like, love your profile, not interested, but wanted to give you like feedback. For what? For what? And then they would think I'd be interested. I'm like, no. You missed the first line.
You're like, I specifically said I wasn't interested.
So now I just enjoy them for what they are.
Okay, good. We don't want to lead anyone on.
No. And then swipe left.
No.
But yeah, they're all deleted.
Okay, dating apps are gone. Dryish January.
Dryish January, which may, depending upon how it goes, may lead into a dryish year. We don't know.
Okay.
And then we have some goals for the podcast.
We do have goals.
Yeah.
We're really going to forge ahead.
Forge?
You said forge earlier. So I feel like I'll just stick on that. Yeah, we have a lot that we want to do. And I think last year was kind of like a big learning.
Oh, for sure.
Moment for us. We're definitely still learning.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't really know what we're doing, but we have ideas and goals going forward.
Execution for us.
There's a lot we want to do. We want to get more involved with you guys for sure. Do more lives. Maybe do a meet and greet. Like we just have things on our to-do list or aspire to
forge through. Why did I say that?
I don't know. A bunch of forgerers. That's not a word.
I'm also excited, not necessarily a resolution, but I have friends that are having really exciting things happen. Like babies are coming, people are getting engaged, potential weddings coming up, purchasing of houses. And for me, I went through all of that so quickly. And it was like a headline every other month for like a year. That was exhausting. And I'm so excited to be happy and be on the sidelines, like cheering my friends on.
Oh, I love that.
I'm so happy about it.
You're such a good friend.
Thanks. But I'm just like excited for them. And like I can help plan if they need me. Like I can be like a utility player. And I'm really pumped about that.
Personal question.
Sure.
How do you feel with all this happening? It happened for you separately from everyone.
Yes.
It happened quicker, years before everyone else.
Yeah.
And because it happened differently, like I remember you wasn't it pregnant married,
Yeah,
house, like so
engaged,
quickly.
pregnant, married,
Like,
house, baby.
did any of that like get like overshadowed by everything that was happening? Like, was it ever like so quick and happening so fast? What all of these things that it just seemed like it was lumped into one kind of?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never planned a wedding.
Yeah.
Which honestly I would have hated probably doing anyway.
I'll do it for you next time.
Well, next time. We'll see. Probably not. But thank you for your help. Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of you're going through, it was almost like a trauma response of just you're going through it, you execute, and you go on and move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
And I will say, me and my ex were very good during that time because we were just constantly like preparing and planning for like, the next thing.
Okay.
So when it came to, I don't want to say issues because we had a lot of those, but when it came to execution on certain things that were kind of major milestones, people were like, oh, you're handling everything really well. And we did handle it well. But I think us handling it well didn't necessarily translate to like the relationship being strong. It was just more so like we're just powering through to get through to the next thing.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Because you're just constantly looking ahead instead of enjoying where you are.
100%.
Yeah, that's really hard.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask that.
That's a good question.
Yeah. It's like it was so much in such a small time frame.
Yeah.
And now to see it happening with other people, it's a different vibe.
It is. And it's like exciting for me.
And I feel like you're like enjoying it more than when you like were in it because it's so crazy and it's a lot. So now that it's happening with people you love and that you're close to, you see it from the sidelines and you're like, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. And I'm more than happy to help plan, to help support, to, sleep over for a weekend and do night calls with the babies. I'm dead serious too. Like
I love that.
I love kids.
Yeah.
Like Mother Goose over here.
Dude, I love babies. I want to snuggle a baby and just sniff them. The newborn smells the best. You know it.
It is.
When they're like fresh out.
Just when they're not like, well, that's, I think after they're bathed.
The first time.
No, like a couple times.
Oh. Okay. We're getting
I think we have different views on that.
Yeah. No, I'll snuggle the shit right out of the vagine.
You should sign up at like a hospital.
I should. I'll snuggle that little baby.
You should.
I know. I have all my clearances.
Have positions.
No. As if I don't have enough on my plate.
Yeah.
Full-time baby snuggler, podcaster, recruiter, mother, wife,
daughter.
Oh
my God.
Okay. Well.
I have another goal is to get out of debt and stay out of debt because I love getting out of debt and then putting myself right back in
the hole.
I do.
Listen,
I love it.
Enough faux fur coat purchases. Faux fur.
I'll never forget. I went to New York City. It was 12 or 13 around Thanksgiving time, and there was protesters in front of Macy's, and they had red paint, and they threw it on a woman who was coming out of Macy's in a fur coat.
Crazy. That's what they do.
I mean, I get like,
but it's also like, what if you throw it on someone and it's faux? How do you really know? They probably knew the person, knew that it was.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like it was a setup.
But that was like, crazy to me because I was like, it was my first exposure, I think, to a protest, like real time.
Listen, I'm sure you're like, that wasn't nice, but I don't fucking care. If you're wearing an animal capé, and I know people get into it like eating and stuff, but there's like, you don't need that fur coat to live.
Right.
It's just a different thing. I don't know. And it's a way their animals are held in captivity and all this stuff.
Oh, it's a different,
yeah, it's a different ball game. So I don't really.
Do you eat veal?
Nope. Once I found out what it was, nope. I used to love lamb. I didn't know lamb. I believe it's under a year old. It's called lamb.
Interesting.
And it's called mutton. I think if they're over a year.
All I know is mutton chops.
Yeah. It's like older.
No, mutton chops. Aren't those the things that men wear?
Mutton? Aren't those?
Like 70s disco.
Are those called mutton chops?
Sideburns?
I think it's called mutton. I don't know, but lamb is like under a year. I used to love lamb chops. It was my favorite. Lots of garlic and some thyme.
Remember Lamb Chop the puppet?
Yep. So weird now to think back.
I had a Lamb Chop puppet. I think my mom probably still has it.
Lammy.
What a creepy thing. And Barney, Lamb Chop and Barney were my
Barney was real weird.
Real weird. But
I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big
talk
hug
about
and a kiss
brainwashing.
from you to me.
Me to you.
Me to you.
Won't you say you love me too? Cultish.
I remember that from like
giving
1995.
Manson. It's giving
P. Diddy.
It's giving do what I say and say along with me.
Whatever. Yeah, creepy. I know.
Purple dinosaurs.
So get out of debt. Stay out of debt.
No dating apps.
No dating apps.
Also, stop saying like on the podcast so much. I say like all the fucking time.
Like when?
Exactly.
It's hard. See, people, we're trying here.
Because now that I'm editing,
oh yeah,
I have to listen to it, and I'm like, and I say to myself, Bridget, you did it again and again and again and again
and again.
It's terrible.
See, okay, I really like all of your resolutions. You know,
wait, you didn't say if you had any. Do you have any?
You know what my only resolution is this year?
I think one, and being focused on it is great. Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to do this day by day. I'm not looking towards the future.
Okay.
Every day. I just want more peace in my life.
Okay.
Literally just more peace, moments of peace. I feel like I'm not like a high strung person, but things really bother me easily.
You're very emotional.
Very emotional, very sensitive. And I just want to not let so much bother me. I want to find peace. I want to let things go.
You want to be unbothered?
I want to be unbothered. And I feel stressed all the time.
Yeah.
Like literally my neck hurts today. I've been like.
Is that why you have a turtleneck on for support?
Yeah. Holding up this big old neck. Yeah. Every now and then a turtleneck's nice.
I love a turtleneck.
Showing a little shoulders. Who am I?
Yeah. Are you cold?
Just in my heart area.
No, you're not. That is the
farthest from the truth.
Yeah.
This heart is on fire.
Yeah. All the time.
All the time. Doesn't stop.
Good God, lady.
Good gosh almighty.
You sound like the old man from Family Guy.
I did. All right. So good resolutions. Let's see.
Do you have certain steps that you're going to be taking or certain actionable items? I feel like we need to make your peace, maybe turn it into a SMART goal a little bit.
Do tell
because
more.
Peace is you sound like Bane from Batman. What is going on?
I don't know. It's the new me.
Oh, Jesus.
New year, different bitch.
Like, you have peace, which is a very broad kind
term.
Of
feeling.
Yeah. It's a feeling. It's like a state. But in order to get to that state, I feel like we need to create some actionable items, or at least things to check off to create peace, so that we know that you're on the right track. And I say we because I love you and I'm here to support you in your journey.
Thank you. I think it's really just me, like you said, being mindful. I
feel like you're too mindful.
I am too mindful.
That's the issue.
But I need to, like, see, I actually don't even know, because I was just going to say think before I react, but I think too much already.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think if I just go into every day finding a way, like, okay, I don't know, walking my dog has been really nice.
That's good.
It's like I have to do it every day she feels good and I feel good.
That's great.
That gives me like 20 minutes of peace.
Okay.
So even just doing that. But I just feel like
I think we need to define peace. What does peace mean to you? Like actual no.
I need to I am stressed all the time.
Yeah. We're going to work on this offline.
We'll come back to you.
We'll come back to you. But yeah, I think that's important.
Okay.
And that's one of my now resolutions, is to help you define
You have too many. You have too many.
I don't.
Okay.
No dating apps. That's like deleted. That's done.
Okay.
That's
it's
easy.
Already over.
I just need to not re-download them for the next 300.
And I'll take care of you for that.
Right.
I'll show me your phone now. Use your face. Open it up. You're on Hinge.
While I'm
Is
sleeping.
Hinge a dating app?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's the only one I was on towards the end of the year. And that's the only one that you would probably have to look for.
Okay.
The other ones are...
All right, I'm on it.
That's
so
my
we're on
favorite.
each other. Okay. So rolling out of the piece, let's do a bothered 30.
Bothered 30. Let's do it.
So people.
All right. Explain what the bothered 30 is again.
Bothered 30. Okay. It's where we shift gears from being unbothered and give ourselves 30 seconds to bitch. And I have something to bitch about. So I'm going to go.
Ready, set, go.
Okay, so we just got back from the kids being off for like 2 weeks, and my son goes to school for one day, and the next morning he wakes up with a fucking crusty eye, and it's glued shut. Okay,
So gross.
take him to the doctors. He has pink eye. So guess what? He was out of school yesterday and today, and he just had like 12 days off. I'm over kids. I'm
So he
over
was
them
only at school
for one day. One day. Yep. And guess what? He feels fine. So he's annoying, and he's up my
5
ass.
seconds.
And that's all I have to say about that. He'll be back in school on Monday. Sayonara.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is because with pink eye, there's no other symptoms.
No, he's fine. And you put a drop in and he's already like fine.
Right.
Which I'm glad he's not like sick. But also, if he wanted to just snuggle me and be sick, that'd be cool. No.
And it's also too cold. It's very cold here. So you can't just be like, go outside. I mean, you could.
Yeah. He's like, let's go to the park. Let's do this. I'm like, I'm working.
Yeah, you're like, I actually have a job.
Yeah.
I would love to ask our kids what they think that we do.
Oh, that's a good. Let's do an episode on that where we do a list of things and ask our kids.
Yeah.
And then talk about it because that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. That was my 30 seconds to bitch.
I don't even know what my daughter thinks I do.
No.
Because I work from home.
Yep. Oh, my
Fully.
kids think I don't have a job.
Right.
They think that I just disappear in my office sometimes. Like, you're going to go work downstairs? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, okay.
Izzy only knows this as an office.
Mhm.
So she thinks I work for you.
Oh.
Because
Thank you, Izzy.
she's like, are you going to Kat's office for your jobs?
I love that.
And I'm like, yeah, kind of.
Ooh, you work for me.
Right. So I'm just curious what she thinks.
But they only think that dad works because dad leaves for the day.
Right. Yeah.
And it pisses me off
Izzy's
sometimes.
dad travels for work. Like goes on airplanes. Like,
Yeah.
So So
they have no idea. I'm like, if you only knew.
If you only knew.
I'm saving lives.
The BS of being in HR.
I'm not
Terrible.
in HR, but also.
All right. I have a hot or not for you.
All right, let's do it.
This has literally become my favorite thing.
I like the hot or not.
I love it too. All right. So hot or not, when I say something, just to reiterate, you're not saying yes or no. You're saying hot or not.
Okay.
Per the name of the segment.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. This is going to be based off of New Year's Eve and New Year's.
Hot or not.
Jesus.
Sorry. I said yes like 3 times.
You're like, yes. Like, that's literally not an answer.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
New Year's resolutions.
Hot.
Noisemakers.
Not.
Kiss at midnight.
Hot.
Champagne.
Hot.
Juice cleanses.
Not.
Going to the gym on January 1st.
Not. You want to go there with everyone else and their mom?
Growing up, I played field hockey. So I would train during winter break, either high school or college, with my friend Laura. We would go to the gym all winter break. So starting mid-January through, when we went back to school mid-December through January. When January 1st and 2nd came, it was
zoo.
Oh my God. It was so annoying.
You're like, we've been here the whole time and we can't even use a machine.
Literally.
It's packed.
Wait in line.
I love that people want to. It's a great idea.
Can we ease into it?
I know.
Start with push-ups in your living room.
Yeah.
Because then what happens? By the third week,
it's
back to normal.
That's why all these gyms love it. They're like, we're about to get so many memberships.
Oh my God, yeah. And then, I'm guilty of it too. Getting a membership and then just giving donations monthly.
Oh, I paid, just $10, but still to Planet Fitness, and I haven't gone in like 2 months.
Yeah.
I used to go every day to walk the stairs.
Stair walk.
Good for the booty.
That scares me.
Why?
I just feel like I'm going to trip because I've tripped before.
Your whole body's hanging down the stairs.
Like,
and your
I
arms
can't. I do have a fear of steps that don't have like the back part. Like,
Yeah,
the
because they just
open.
go. They keep going. Yeah.
So that is a fear of mine, like at malls or like the swirly stairs in like cool houses. I've
Oh.
also fallen down swirly stairs before.
My wedding, the hotel, we had like a great hotel. Like there were like 4 of them that had like double deckers, and they had spiral stairs that went
Wait,
up.
4 hotels?
4 rooms in the boutique. It was like a boutique hotel. And they had like 4 really nice rooms.
Okay.
And we had one of the and it had spiral that went up.
That's cute.
Almost died.
It's cute, but I just feel like it's a safety issue for
it's a
me
hazard,
personally,
especially if you're clumsy up the
and
stairs.
children.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't do the stair stepper thing. I don't do the moving stairs, but a stair stepper I actually have.
Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
It's stationary.
I
And we love stationary.
Anything stationary is fine with her.
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe.
You know, before we switch gears, I want to talk to you about people getting married on New Year's.
Yeah.
I feel like it's become a thing.
I love it.
And I used to like be like, to it. But I think it's so fun because I can't tell you how many times I've been let down on New Year's. Because
Really?
I like really wanted like a fun New Year's. I wanted to get so like dressed up and just have the time of my life. And I always felt like I built it up too high and it was never what I wanted.
Yeah.
But now that people are getting married on New Year's, I'm like, that's the party I want to go to. Food, drinks, people loving each other.
DJ, band,
music, dancing.
People you probably know and love.
Yes.
Cool light situations. Maybe a smoke machine.
Listen.
Disco ball.
My brother's best friend is actually getting married on New Year's next year. And I will not be there because I'm not invited. But my parents are invited. Oh, yeah.
Wait, are you the only one in the family that's not invited?
No, my other brother.
Then I would just like show up.
It would be like, listen, I'm your little sister. Take me.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
My friend who just got engaged, AJ and Patrick. Congratulations,
guys.
He was throwing around. He was like, "What do you think of a New Year's Eve wedding?" I'm like, 100% for it.
That's amazing. And then everyone looks like beautiful.
Yeah.
Everyone's there to celebrate your love.
I know. I'm really hoping they do that. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know.
You better do it.
They said they want it winter. And like that's literally in winter.
That is
it's like a couple days into winter.
That's the best. I love it.
So fingers crossed.
Congratulations. Who's our unbattered?
Unbattered?
Who's our?
I mean, hopefully most of America.
Don't want to look at statistics there.
Touchy topic.
Who's the unbothered baddie?
Unbothered baddie of the week goes out to AC Squared, which, for those of you who don't know, is Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper, who host the CNN broadcast of the New Year's Eve show. And it is just the best.
It's funny.
It's so funny. It's so real. It's unfiltered, unscripted. It is light. They touch on topics. They have guests. It's just ridiculous, and it's the best.
And they complement each other really well.
They do. I think they bring out the best in each other, and the way they riff and they just get each other because they're friends off screen as well.
I love that.
They both kind of came into fatherhood around the same time. They're going through similar stuff. It's just great.
I love it.
I love it too.
It's fun
I
to
think
watch.
They're great. They seem like great guys. Yeah. So
unbothered.
Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper, you're the unbothered baddies of the week, and we know that you will see this episode.
You will, because I'll send it to you.
Tag them in the comments.
Like at minute mark 35, you might want to watch this.
You might want to have one of your assistants watch this for you.
One of your you want your 5th assistant to watch this, and then maybe put it up the telephone line.
That'd be great.
That'd be great.
I love it.
Okay. Well, cheers to the New Year's, everyone. 2024. We're coming for you.
Is that a threat?
In the most unbothered way.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. We're happy to have you here as always. For behind the scenes content, you can catch us on Instagram and TikTok at The Unbothered Moms. Share with your friends, follow, leave a comment, and we will catch you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.